and research, online or offline. This cafe is also a platform where thought leaders share their ideas with faculty and students. So, in this episode, we are having Ms. Kirti Vidyadiga, who is the principal of Silicon City College, Bangalore, who will be delivering an informative session on moral values. So, I welcome Ms. Kirti Vidyadiga to today's session. Hi, Kirti, ma'am.
Namaste.
Yeah. Ma'am, could you please introduce yourself to our audience?
I am Kirti Vidyadiga. I am the principal in Silicon City College, Bangalore. From past 10 years, I'm the principal in this college. Yes, in the education field, I have been there from past 21 years. I started my career in 2001. Basically, my subject is mathematics. So I completed my master's in mathematics. And yes, a daily basis, some counseling sessions and telling the value added education to the students or the parents and handling the staff members is really lovingly. I'm just doing that work. And
Okay.
yes.
So, ma'am, as your topic says, moral values. So, what are the main values?
Yeah, according to me, yes, the list is really very big one. Few of that I just wanted to quote here. Maybe trustworthiness and respect. We have to respect the elders and all. And good manners. Yes, definitely politeness. And I think even the fairness, etc., can be considered as the moral values.
Okay, ma'am. So, what role does this trustworthiness take, as you said before?
Yeah, first of all, I just wanted to say one sentence about the moral also. Like morals are nothing but the principle based on what a person believes as right or maybe proper. Yes, values also can be considered as the moral principles which are important in our life. Trustworthiness. Under trustworthiness, I think now we can take this example, like we have to work with very little supervision.
Sorry, ma'am. I think you are facing some network issue.
Not audible? Is it audible? Not audible? Hello? Hello? Is it audible?
Sorry, ma'am. Actually, I faced some network issue. Sorry, ma'am. So sorry for that. So, okay, ma'am. Let's move on to the session.
Yeah. So we were talking about trustworthiness. Trustworthiness.
Yes,
yeah, I'll just continue with the trustworthiness topic. Yeah, we have to work with very little supervision. That is what I feel always. Our behavior should be exactly the same way when someone is supervising us or not supervising. Always some people, some teachers also maybe, or the work employees, when the boss comes and observes, our attitude of work will be more better, or the depthness in the work will be more at all. That is wrong according to me. So we have to behave exactly the same way when someone is watching us or without watching. And same way, we just generally talk about the friends, no? That true friendship is nothing but speaking same opinion about a friend in front of them or even behind. Same opinion we have to share. That is what I feel. That is where we can just trust the people if we just behave like that. And we have to be very honest in the work. I think we can just take the example of work from home. Nowadays, that is going on. But do you know, most of the people, what they do is they just don't follow the ethics. They just say work from home, they just log in. And what they do is they just go to the movie, they just go for shopping, they just attend the function. That is also we are facing now. So we should not do that. Be ethical even in work from home. Do justice to the work what you do, even from the home. And I think there also, that is also the trustworthiness. The boss can trust the employee only if we follow all these things. And we have to respect the time. If we have agreed to reach at 10 o'clock means at least let us try to reach by 10. If the session starts at 4 means the people should log in at 4. We have to, because it is already announced means we have to respect the time. Simply no one will announce the time to log in at 4 o'clock. So we have to respect the time and try to be on time for anything. And if we have promised anything to help or something, let us not forget it. If we have agreed to help, let us help. So be trustworthy so that others also may ask the help second time also. Otherwise, what happens is that trustworthiness will just go off.
Yes.
And I think under trustworthiness, even cheating, we should not cheat anybody or steal anything, small things, even because I think the students are also there as a audience. So maybe I can just use the word stealing also. Some small stationery also, maybe pen or a pencil. We should not do that one because we will be losing that trustworthiness if we just do that for others. We should not do that one. And even this mobile phones. Yes, post-pandemic, we know the importance of mobile phone because even the school colleges were made it compulsory that each student let them buy the mobile phone and use it to attend the online classes. So most of the parents have bought the mobile phone, though they faced any difficulties and all, but still they have bought some mobile phones and given to the students or their children. But what they do, they misused also. So let us not misuse the mobile phone. Use the mobile phone wisely. Never misuse it. The parents have given you the phone with some trust. Remember that. Show the trustworthiness, my dear students. Yes, definitely the elders also, we have to show the trustworthiness. Let us not cheat or manipulate the things. So these will harm one's personality, I think, because repeatedly, if you just do all these things, no, it will affect our personality. So it will harm the personality. So if you believe that someone is lying, and we will stop believing them, that means he is not at all trustworthy.
Okay. Yeah. So as you said, respect is also important. So what we teach can you given to respect? Can you please explain to us?
Yeah, respect is also one of the moral values, what I would like to say that one. We have to value and honor the people, respect the dignity, means the position, yes, or privacy. We have to respect the privacy and freedom of individual. So yeah, every individual will expect the respect. But it is maybe that, as I said, each individual will expect the respect. Maybe that is our own made. maid servant, or maybe the garbage collecting boy. But imagine if we don't respect those people and talk them politely and all, imagine the day when they don't come, when they don't collect the garbage at all, or they do, the maid servant, if they don't come to our house, we know the difficulties. So the daily life, how difficult it is if we don't respect them. So each person will have their own respect. So let us respect the each individual. um what Let us just say someone is inside a room, maybe the door is also locked or closed. So what is the that is his privacy, his or her privacy it is. So let us respect the privacy too. So what we have to do, the simple thing, just we have to knock the door and enter. So this is where we can respect the other person's privacy. And the people also we have to respect, and the privacy also we have to respect. And what one many times what I have seen is, if the people are doing some work with the laptop, we have a very bad habit. What? Just peeping what they do. Or if the people are holding some mobile phone in the hand and all, no, our eyes will go and check what he or she is doing there and all. So that peeping into others' laptop screen or the mobile phone who are sitting next to you is really very bad habit. That is not the respect what we have to give. So we need to respect the post or the chair or the people and the privacy and the freedom that using his own laptop and mobile is his freedom. Let us not disturb them. Let us respect the freedom too.
Okay, ma'am. So can you give some good examples of this good manner and politeness?
Yeah, many people, they know what is good manner, what is politeness. But let me highlight with some example where really we are just lacking. We are just lacking in those things. Behave politely everywhere. It is not that only in this area we have to be polite and not in that area and all. Let us behave politely every and each time, everywhere. Maintain good manners all the time. Let us say maybe we are driving and in between some aged person, we saw they are crossing the road, he or she, the age old person is crossing the road and all. But I have seen many people, what they do is they just honk. Imagine the condition, they are old, and when they honk it, it may be shocking to them and they may feel afraidness. So that with this close distance, the honking is really very bad manner. It is not at all a good manner. Without care, caring the public properties, that is also very bad manner. And yes, definitely smoking in public place, it is really, really very bad manner. There will be some places where really it is allowed. So still, if you want to smoke, yes, definitely smoking is injurious to health. The people, we know that one, but still there is a place. So smoking in the public places, speaking loudly over the phone in a public place. Many of us do that one. We just completely forget about the surroundings and we just speak loudly, which is, according to me, really not a good manner. And what we can say is interrupting when the group of people are sitting and discussing on some topic and all. That time, if they just we just go in between and interrupt them, that is also not a good a manner. Without their permission, we should not enter anyway, because even if we are there in that group, okay, fine, we can just talk in between. But otherwise, when you just enter the group and interrupt them, that is not a good manner. And there are many powerful words like thank you, excuse me, please, or some such words. We can just use it and then enter. That is better always, no? And yes, many people, when they travel in the public transport and all, you must have seen they are just spoiling the things and all there, as though it is only their property. But we generally forget that it is public property. It is not only us. So we have to respect all those things, or the keep in a good position. If we just follow the good manners, then only we will get that back, all those public items, or public transport, or the public things and all. And one more thing, when we just travel in the public transport, yeah, you must have observed, my dear friends, because some aged person will be standing, and we little hesitate to stand up and give the seat if they don't get that seat and all. And even the kids, mothers or fathers will come with some kids and hand, they will be taking them and standing. And but again, we will be a little hesitant to stand up and give the seats to them. But my dear friends, it is my humble request, let us do all those things, which is very small things. We are still young, or we are not in such difficulties when compared to those old people, or senior citizens, or the mothers with a small baby in their hand or lap. So we can just stand up and leave our seats to them, which shows the good manners inside us, or what we can say is courtesy. That is our courtesy also. We can just use that word also. That is what I feel. And also, I think we should be a good listener too. That also one of the good manner, because when the people talk or when they say, we hardly listen. Sometimes we don't listen to them. So being a good listener adds a lot to your personality. That is what I feel. And cutting someone in between the talk, in between the talking with the, maybe that person is talking to somebody, and we just interrupt in between and simply cut the sentence itself. That is not a good manner. In the middle of a sentence, many people they do this. It is not a good habit or good manner. Um, Let her or him continue the sentence. Be a good listener, my dear friend. Let them complete the sentence. Sometimes what happens is, maybe you take this moral values itself. We know of all these values and all. Why to listen to them? That feeling will come. But many times what happens is, a small thing or the small topic or the small sentence will be there, even if we know everything, that will be helping us in our future, maybe career, or when we just handle the things and all. So be a good listener. Even if you know about the topic, always it is a good manner if you just listen to that one. And listening, maybe cooperating, or communicating openly. Yes, all these things are, according to me, the good manners which we have to follow. Yes.
Responsibility, does it comes under this moral values?
Responsibility. Yes, definitely we can consider responsibility also as one of the moral values. What we can just say is like, okay, let me consider one situation in the classroom itself. Maybe the teacher must have given one topic to be covered, or seminar kind and all, or maybe one project is given to a group of students. Generally what happens is that a group of students, no, each one will think that, okay, let her start the thing, or let him start the thing. Why me? Others let them start, then I will join hands. Like that, idea will be like that only, in especially now, in this generation. But what I feel is, each one should initiate the thing. In each, let us initiate that. We will not wait for the others to start the thing. Why to wait for others? Again, now it is a very competitive world. So each one have to show his interest, or what we can just say that his contribution to the project, or whatever the work is allotted to you. So that is where we can just consider it as it is our responsibility to start that project. Let us not wait for others to initiate. So that initiating the work is also can be considered as a responsibility. So let us say, if I start, maybe I may become a leader of that so what is that project or something. So let us think positively and let us start the work. So we have to initiate the work always. Let us not wait for the others. So the initiating this work is, can be considered as our responsibility to grow ourselves, what I can say. And yes, definitely we have to pay attention to the work, paying attention to the details. Maybe we'll avoid making some silly mistakes, because when I just took the example of project, no, yes, all the members of the project have to join their hands to do the work. So each one, if they just go or give more attention to the details of the project or the topic of the project, it will avoid making some silly mistakes. So we have to be loyal also, like they have to share each one. And also being loyal is also, being loyal is also our responsibility, in fact. And sometimes what happens is, the student will not do the work, somebody else will do the work, and to the teacher they'll say, no, 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 everything I have done, ma'am or sir, it is not by her or something. This is something called backstabbing, which we should not do. That is not our responsibility. So never backstab, my dear friends. Don't forget that the people in and around, we need the help. Maybe not today, tomorrow we may need their help. So backstabbing is not at all our responsibility or a good manner. So we should not do that one. Take the initiative to do the work, and give more attention to the work, and don't backstab, so that we can just help others. And we should not forget the people who have helped. That is also our responsibility, not forgetting the people who have helped us earlier. Many people must have helped us to join the college, or get into the job, or helped, the friends must have helped to score more marks, or the general people, like constructing the houses, or getting the bus tickets. Maybe small things also, but many people must have helped us. So it is our responsibility to not to forget them. We have to remember all the people who have helped us. We must value them, as they helped us in building our life. So let us be loyal to our well-wishers, or the supporters also, because being loyal is also our responsibility. So we should have some accountability also, no? Because the people have helped us means we should not forget. So that is our accountability. Whenever they need some help and all, we can just do that one. If only not them, maybe their friends or their relatives, we can just help them. So we must be answerable to the things we are responsible for. So the responsibility taking as a, like me, as a principal, I'm the principal. So just going back, or not responding to the students problems, or the staff problems, or the management problems, or maybe the public, to an extent, public problems, that is not showing the responsibility. This is the principal's responsibility, that managing all these things. So we have to show the responsibility. We should not go back, or not showing the responsibility is bad. So moral value is what responsibility also can be considered as one of the moral values.
Okay, ma'am. So, like, what do you mean by this fairness, and what all things comes under fairness?
Um, yes, fairness. I would like to say that again, I may be repeating it. This fairness is, yes, listening carefully, or silently, or patiently. If we just listen to the things, what the other people say, is a kind of showing fairness towards the people. Or what we can say is, they may sound like speaking about the topic, you know. Just 2 minutes before also, I just told you that maybe that topic we know, but still, if you just listen to the speaker, that is what showing the fairness towards the speaker. So maybe there one point or the small point, it may end with some different dimension, which may be useful to us in future. If you just don't listen to the people who are giving some lecture, or some discussions and all, no, that is not showing the fairness towards the speaker. So let us show the fairness towards the talker, or the teacher, or maybe your neighbors and all. And we should not be biased, I think, and stay without favoritism. That also showing the fairness towards the people. What we can say is, see, for example, some topic is some decisions. We can take the example of a teacher itself. If that one favorite student has done some small mistake in the answer paper or something, no, favoritism comes there, and we simply give a little more mark to the students, which is not showing the fairness. That comes the favoritism there. So we should not show some favoritism there. We have to see the things in a holistic way, actually. Look at the things from holistic view. Take decisions from a neutral position. We should not bend towards that side or the side. We have to be in the neutral position. When you share your opinion on anything, what we have to do is, we have to think as a person in neutral. We should not show any favoritism to the other side or the side and all. And from both the sides, we have to think also before giving the decision. If that is the thing, what will happen if these other side, if the point is given against the other party, or something, no, at that time we have to be neutral, and show the fairness towards both the team, and give the judgment. So if you are a decision maker, yes, definitely, give credit to both the side. Maybe the two teams are there, means we have to show the equal weightage to both the talk, or both the, even again, for example, debate. When the debate happens, no, the competition debate happens, we have to show the fairness. We cannot be show the favoritism towards the topic. Maybe we are with the we think that, okay, that girl, what she said is the right in general, but that doesn't matter. Debate is just the discussion, no, what they, how they talk and all. So we should not show any favoritism there, and we have to show the judgment in being a neutral judge. So we have to give due credit to the desired one only. We have to identify the achievers all this what comes under fairness. Actually, we have to show the fairness towards the achievers. We have to identify them and show some courtesy towards the people in need. That is also showing fairness. Maybe there are people in trouble, maybe knowing people or unknowing people, but that unknowing people, through some known people, we can just give some show some courtesy, or give some help to them. We can just help them and support them. So showing the courtesy is also showing the fairness. And we should not be judgmental. As I said, I want to repeat that one. Like when you need to make some decisions, or take, and go with the open mind. We should not be narrow-minded people at that time. We have to be very open-minded. And if you approach with a preoccupied mindset, you will be wrong sometimes. So we should be cool and open-minded whenever we go for judgment and all. So that is where we can just show the fairness. Otherwise, we will be a little what is that, favoritism showing. That will come highlight. That will be highlighted. So we have to be judgment. We should not be judgmental. And let us showing the sharing the knowledge. If it is share the knowledge, that is also one of the showing our like a fairness. Let us share the knowledge and ideas to others. Knowledge sharing is also very important, because I'm from education department. Like yes, we have to share our knowledge, because as a teacher, as a faculty, we just share our knowledge to the students and our colleagues, with the friends and all. No? So let us share the knowledge. That is very important. Keeping everything within ourselves is not a good thing. So if you just share the knowledge, what we know, that will help others. So here also, this is also showing some fairness towards the friends or the colleagues or the students. That is what I feel.
Okay, ma'am. So, can we consider this caring also as an important part of this moral values?
Caring. Yeah. Yes. Caring is a word who will not love, because each one, well, it does not what we consider, whatever is the age, if the people care us, we will be very happy actually. So yes, caring is also one of the moral values we can just consider. Showing kindness or sensitivity to the feelings of others, that is what the caring is. Maybe a small definition, or the in general what we can say is showing kindness and responding to the feelings of others is nothing but the caring. So when we just care the people who are around us, definitely people will like us. So let us show the care, no problem. There is nothing we will lose there if we just care the people. So what I can say is, especially when you are speaking in public or outside, where there are many people, we have to be very careful. We have to use some caring words only, because there comes the sensitivity matter. Because full public is there. If we just say some non-caring words, no, it may hurt at least one in the crowd. So we have to be very careful when we just speak in public. So only the caring words only we have to use. Hurting words we should not use. Don't hurt others with your words, because if you just don't use the hurting words, no, that shows your caringness. So you are caring the public or caring the people. We can just take caring in that manner, what I feel. Now most of us show the kindness and care only to the family members and friends, not to the others. Let them think whatever they want. That feeling many people have. Let us avoid that one. As I said, no, there is. We are not going to lose anything if you just use some caring words, or if you just care few people other than our family members or the friends. So let us do that one, and let us express gratitude, some show some concern, personal concern to others, especially after this COVID or pandemic situation. We know how difficulties we have faced in the last 2 years. Many students lost their parents, many teachers, they lost their kids maybe, or that they lost the jobs and all. At that time, no, the people around you, if you just show some care, definitely that small smile you can see from their face. Even the students, just some words, some good words, caring words, that will motivate that student. We know the mental condition of the students now. We as a teachers, and yes, as a principal, and in the college, maybe the administration staff also are facing the behavior and the attitude of the students, how change, what is the change after this pandemic situation, and after COVID and all. So at that time, what we feel, instead of scolding and all, no, if we just care them and make like use the soft words with them, no, their attitude will be better. So caring is really a loving thing. Each one, as I said, the any age people, maybe 60 years old grandmother or grandfather, or the father or uncle, aunties, siblings, everybody, if we just care them, at least the some words like, did you you had your lunch, or had your coffee, or would you like to take a cup of coffee? Just that one sentence, whether you offer or not, but still that one sentence of caring will really help their mental condition, and that concern showing is going to help the people in and around you. So we have to care. As I said, there is nothing laws, or where there is no difficulties to show some careness towards the people around us, maybe the elder or the younger to us. Let us, each one of us, show some concern, or let us care them, and that some time to help others is also showing some caring, or we care them. That feeling will come to us, and that will make us happy also. That is what, take some time to help others. Do not be too selfish, no. Keep some time aside to help in the workplace or the public society. Yes, definitely, when we just cross, no, if the old people are also waiting with us to cross the road and all, no, we can just take them also along with us. We can just say that, yes, okay, now the signal is red for the vehicle, so it is time to cross the road, uncle. We can just say, that is also showing some careness, caring the people in unknowing people. That is actually unknowing people, that also you just try this one. You can just feel the lightness in your body, or you can just feel the happiness in your mind. You will feel light, and you will feel very, you will feel that very happy when we just help the people around us. But still, many people, they don't try. Oh, we don't know them, no, why to help them, why to take risk and all, we think. Actually, those are the small things where we can just show concern towards the people, and care them, and show the kindness to them. Yes, society, what does this consist of? Various kind of people. We know all kind of people are there. Maybe some people, they talk loudly, some people, they talk very lightly, some people, they just shout. But still, we never know. The people who talk loudly, maybe by heart, they are so kind. We don't know. So we have to see the people, we have to judge the people. Simply don't, okay, she or he shouts a lot, or she just speak very loudly, so why to care their words and all? We should not show that attitude. We have to care each and everyone. Wherever we go, wherever we see the people, just look at them, and if they need some care, let us check. If it is in our hand, yes, definitely everything we can't do, but there are something which can be considered, and we can do also at that time. So see the time and situation and all, help them, because various kind of people are there in the society. Maybe the people with some disability, and now there are people with some what we can say is less income or lesser money. They may need, yes, suddenly I got some incident, I'm just recollecting. Maybe some people are there in the shop, and they're that small kids babies from the school, they are returning and all. We are shopping in that shop, and that girl or boy wants some chocolates or something, and she demanded of 10 rupees chocolate, and she has only 8 rupees. Means, show your care towards them. Just 2 rupees giving to some unknown person also, that will make her happy. That girl or boy, whoever that student will feel very happy. And the help what you did, no, after some time, even you will feel very light and proud also. Maybe sometimes we will just feel proud, proud about us itself. So something like that. The people are not like us only, different kind of people are there. As I said, the lesser money people are also there. Wherever it is needed, and wherever it is possible, timely help or timely care, we can just show to the others. Children who need the care through money, maybe through fees. College fees is very high and all. No, small amount, maybe it's just 1,000 rupees or 2,000 rupees, which is or how much we can just share with them, or give them, no? That kind of care we can just give towards the help needed people, or the needy people. We can just help them. And especially these senior citizens, as I just said, had your lunch, had your food, how are you today, can you able to walk? These are the small sentences, caring sentences, which will make them happy. Because showing concern is or asking some questions like that, and talking to the senior citizen is really great, and make them happy at that time. So again, there no need of knowing people and all. In the park and all, while walking also, you may see many senior citizens sitting with dull face and all. So if you just see some dull faces in the park and all, you just ask, how are you, uncle? Done one round of walking? Otherwise, come, let us go for a walk and all. Just one sentence, whether you know him or her or not. But this kind of caring will help them. So let us show some care towards the people who are in need. Maybe now we are young. When we are young, our feelings are different. When we become old, the feelings are different. So let us respect the feelings of the all kind of people. So we may feel and think differently in different ages. So let us respect or care all kind of people, and all kind of children, or all kind of parents, or yes, in general public as to this society consists of different people. Let us be kind towards each and everything. not only the persons, including animals. What small children they do is stray dogs will be there and they will be just throwing the stones towards the stray dogs and all. So let us not do that one also. That is also not showing the what is that? Do not caring the animal. So let us be kind towards the animals too, and caring really make all the people happy. So let us be kind towards the men, or I mean men, not I mean the people as well as the animal. So let us show the kindness and care each and everyone.
So how important is following like or obeying the rules? And also, do you think that citizenship is also important?
Citizenship. Yes, it is our duty to become a good citizen of a country. So let us voluntarily involve ourselves in social service and give back something to the society, because we are living in the society. To become a good citizen or to show the good citizenship, we have to give back something to the society. Working for self or just to the family members most of the time is not enough. However, let us keep some time to do some social service. The world is, I think, smoothly running because there are many people who work for the society also, because it will start from home and then the society, then the maybe next state and country and all like that. There are many people who do or work for the society. That is why the world is going smoothly. If each one just work for self, no, then we will not be considered as a good citizen of the country. So we have to show, or the voluntarily we have to help the others and do some social help kind of thing. Social services we have to do because we are living in a society. So definitely, whether the society ask it back or not, but we must give back something to the society. We have to give something. So there is where the small things and the small work or maybe maintaining the cleanliness in and around of our house and all, no, that also giving back to something to the society and all, we can just consider. The biggest thing what comes under my mind is many people they think that this whole planet is mine. It is individuals one. Okay? It is not. No, actually, the planet is not only yours or mine or something. It is the planet is of. It is for all. And also the future generation also going to come and live with this planet. So what we have to keep this in the mind when we use the natural resources. Use it wisely, my dear friends. Simply don't waste. We must have seen many people, they just keep the tap on and they brush the teeth. There the water is just simply flowing, but there are many places where getting one mug of water is also very difficult. So we have to use all these things, natural resources, very wisely, because we have to keep that for the next generation too, not only to us, to the next generation also. Even the electricity, you must have seen in many big cities and almost simply all the switches of lights will be on only, whether it is needy time or not needy time. Let us not waste the electricity also. If the students are also there and as a audience here, my kind request is please switch off the lights when you just go out of the classrooms and all. because many classrooms, even in my college where I work, no, they just talk and they just go out of the class, even if the dark days and all, if the switches are on or the switches of fans are on. And when you just go out, we are not telling that don't use fans at all. You can switch on the fan whenever it is needed. Simply don't waste the electricity also, because these are the common things where we are just wasting. As I said, tap simply on, and simply even while washing the clothes also, many times what happens is simply we just pour buckets of water there unnecessarily and all. Use or wash the car wash. When we just wash the car, no, minimum water what is required, let us use only that much water. These are the two things, commonly wasted things, which it came to my mind. Electricity and water, really, we people are wasting like anything. We are not keeping in our mind that that is really natural resource which we which will be used for the next generation also. We have to keep for them also. So we have to get some knowledge about this one. No, simply I was not knowing that one and all. Simply giving the answers. Okay, the switches were on. Yeah, it didn't. I didn't notice and all. That should not be the answer. We have to knowledge ourselves about all those things. Sometimes what simply the people say is they just show the innocence. Innocence is not an excuse. It is not an excuse. No, we have to get some information about such things, and we should be knowledgeable to follow all those things. And it is our responsibility, or it is our duty, to become a good citizen of the country. So what all these things we have to understand to extent, and make others to understand also, because in village and all, no, maybe the people, they don't know all these things. No, what we can do is, whenever we visit some villagers and all, no, there in their local language, no, we can just give some knowledge about all these things. Don't waste the water, don't use unnecessarily the electricity power and all. So making ourselves knowledgeable and sharing our knowledge about all these things and make others knowledgeable is also citizenship. Means we can become a good citizen when we just help others with all these matters and all. Not only this natural resources, anything, any in that matter, anything. Let us not, even the food, I forgot. Food is also very important. No, many public places, actually, maybe the some places where the freely, when they just give some foods, no, many times, many people I have seen, they just take the plate full of meals, and they simply waste that food. You must know, my dear friends, there are many poor people. For them, they are not able to get one-time meal. So here we are getting some 3 to 4 times meal, and whatever we want, even the snacks, everything, our parents are just providing us. So let us not misuse that one. Let us not waste the food. If you really, if you just bought some two packets of biscuits or something, and if on the way, if you just saw some poor people sitting there in the roadside or something, no, you can just offer that one more biscuit. You can just adjust with the one packet of biscuit. Simple thing I just told you. So try to share the things for the needy people. And again, tell your friends also about all these things, so that you can just make them knowledgeable about not wasting food, water, and electricity, anything, so that we can just show our good citizenship.
Okay. So the last question, last but not least, is like, in some extent the character also matters, right, ma'am?
Uh, Yes, character matters a lot actually. Um, there's Abraham Lincoln's one statement is there, like a character is like a tree and reputation is like its shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, and the tree is the real thing. So character means a lot. The teacher or the parents or the public, whoever it is. If your character is good, no, you will be given a little, at least 5% more respect. You will get at least 5% more respect if your character is better in the group. Maybe 10 students group is there, and in particularly one student's character is better than the remaining 9 members, definitely teacher will note that better one and praise the better one and highlight everywhere the better one. So my dear friends, character matters a lot actually. um Under character, no, there are a few things which I want to quote. What we have to work hard to our own growth, or maybe our country's growth. So always to do all those things, no, we should be self disciplined. If we are not self disciplined, I don't think we can grow, or we can just do the justice to our life and all. So we have to follow our discipline in our life. Yes, we have to work hard, and we have to control our emotions. Simply, we should not, even if we are sad and all, no, automatically tears will come and all, but still we have to control our emotions in front of the public. We have to control our angriness. Yes, we will get angry very, very frequently nowadays after pandemic, especially. Many people I have seen, they get angry very frequently, which is very bad. We have to control our emotions. Maybe sadness, yes, definitely. Happiness emotions a little can be expressed more, but sadness and angriness and all, no, a little we have to control more. We should not express that one more frequently. And when we get angry, we use very bad words. Once the bad words are told, no, it is very difficult to take it back, we know. So we have to control. We should have control over the talk, what we say, or what the words we use. We have to be careful at that time. So, and body language, the actions, what we just show, the actions when we just talk to the elders or the friends or the youngsters, everyone. Body language is very important. Means what we just show, the action is also words as well as the action, both will go hand to hand. So we have to be very careful in many situations. What in all the situations we should have the control over all those things. That is where what simply one word is character. Our character should be better, I would say. Yes, definitely best is the real thing, but at least we should show some better character towards others. And
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing this valuable insight with us and make us understand what is the factors, what are the factors regarding this morals. And thank you so much, ma'am, morality. And thank you so much, ma'am. So, participants, if you have any questions regarding this, please type it in our chat box. And we have to wait for a minute.
yeah, sure.
Yeah. A participant, if you have any questions regarding this session, please type it in our chat box. I think there is no question from the participant side. So thank you so much, ma'am. Again, I'm thanking all of the participants to join our session. So, yes, ma'am.
I will only question and I will only answer. Well, I don't know why the audience have not asked about the rules and regulations. Actually, main thing is traffic rules. Traffic rules, you must have seen many of us are not following it. That also comes under moral values. Please, my dear friends, follow the traffic. Is it clear? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
yes.
that is what traffic rules. Without wearing helmet, the many people they go in the two-wheeler triple ride. I have seen the many people they do that one also, and jumping the signals. That is also very bad. Let us follow the rules, my dear friends, and just keep it in mind. Some four what I can say is magical words which are the principles universally accepted, like yes, definitely the responsibility, integrity, and compassion, and mainly the forgiveness. Let us give some forgiveness to the people who do the mistake also. So thank you. It was a wonderful session from my side also. I thank Amrita University for
good response from the audience too, ma'am.
Yeah,
We got good, much better. Yeah, you can see that in our chat box. Am I audible? Yeah, you can see the responses from participants.
Yeah, I can see that one. Okay. Yeah, hope you liked it.
Yes, ma'am. So they are giving a good response, and thank you so much. Thank you so much all for participating today's session. We'll come out another session on next week. So then it's me Parvati. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Namaste.